Cooper's career was ended due to injury. Arch Manning's career is going to be ended due to being shitty. Or should I say Pitt, bitch? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Pitt's been irrelevant since Kenny Pickett left in 2021. Yeah! Well, you want to know what Clemson is? Not shit. I am over Colorado's shit. Over. That's one of the biggest things as a fan base that we always say. You don't lose to Vanderbilt. As they fucking should be, dead last, because you fucking suck and you're dog shit. Okay?
I fucked up. My dad gaslit me onto this sorry-ass team thinking we were going to win the lottery, but the only thing happening is me running for my life and having more carries than our running back. My God, the offensive line is trash. My receivers are trash. Then when I get off the field, our defense is trash, so I have to go back out there and run for my life some more. I can't believe I came back to Los Angeles to run around like I'm dealing with drive-by shooting. I went from balling at an SEC school to being chased by UNLV. I can't even name a player from there, but they have me running for my life because my teammates are trash. I don't know what I'm going to do. I should enter the portal and go to USC, but I just know I can't start there. You see the way Jaden Maiava's balling out there? That should be me. If I lose another game, I'm going to need the coach and my dad to run my fade. We got to fight.
Utah, UCLA. Utah won 43-10. Fuck Nico Iamaleava. Let me go ahead and tell you. Yeah. Nico, you and your dumbass family decided to leave Knoxville for more money because $2 million was not enough for you, and now you're getting $800,000 to play around 45 fans at best, and you get your ass beaten by Utah, and nobody was fucking watching you. 11 o'clock kickoff. Who the hell's watching? Oh, that's right. I was. Seeing your downfall is going to be amazing, Nico. You can kiss your sorry ass goodbye, Mr. 5-star recruit. I believed in you. I defended you. I did everything imaginable, just like every other Tennessee fan. But you showed your true colors, and they ain't orange, bud. Oh. I hope Tennessee plays UCLA with Nico there. I hope we do. I hope we do. And we will beat the ever-loving shit out of you and your sorry Polynesian ass. And tell your dad to lose some weight, dude. He looks like he ate your damn family, fat ass. Embarrassing, Nico. You're just embarrassing. I hope you're happy. Joey Aguilar, G5 Joey, had a way better game than you ever thought about having with UCLA. Oh my gosh. Man, UCLA's been down bad, but now I think they're starting to wish they would have played their water boy as their quarterback.
Third down and 4. Calandria fires. It is caught. Touchdown. O'Reilly. Iamaleava committed. And they keep it on the ground. Out to the bus. That's a lot of portaling. Good throw there. Gilmer. It'd be wise to get him the football.
Where either Nico's going to keep this football or give it to the running back.
He's hit. Fumbles. And UNLV stops him.
Coming off a 2-sack pick 6 performance, earning Defensive Player of the Week honors. You've earned the right to talk a little trash.
All right, thank you, Jordan. And UNLV is not slowing down. This is Lee. Breaks loose. Lee! Touchdown, Rebels! 19 yards.
Going to get those two offensive linemen pulling from left to right. They open up the crease.
Field. Bradley in motion. Play action. Calandria fires one. Caught! Touchdown! Bums! 17 yards. A dart.
Which leaves the middle of the field open. And the play action. That's Chisholm right there at 32. He comes down.
And a near disaster pick 6 that was called a sack. That's Bradley with the catch. Calandria 15 of 19. Thomas's carry is short of the first down, but not by much. Thomas wrapped up, dropped. Ball pops out, and 10. They bring 4. Nico, so it's batted up, and it's picked, and
McDuffie, the captain. The only returning starter on this defense, Marcel McDuffie.
Scott Trey up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico, and they're on the board first.
E.T. twist.
Lane, lofts, caught, touchdown, Lobos. Or did he hang on?
Did Simon Mappa hang on to that ball for long enough? Team meeting in the end zone with the officials, and they do call it a touchdown.
Let's go offense. Thomas being a beneficiary of that. Here comes Bankston with space. Bankston down the sideline. Inside the red zone. Lane gives. Bankston into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. Fourth down coming. Flagged on the play. Third and long. Dump off for Bankston. Trying to get to the outside. Beats Chisholm to the sideline. Bankston to the house for the touchdown.
Players, and they're going to do what you're seeing right there, taking their sweet time.
Third and one. Throw over the middle, in the air, intercepted. Tavion Combs catches the volley. And New Mexico. A lot of mistakes tonight for UCLA to look at and clean up. Good news for them, it is early in the season. Here comes Bankston. Bankston looking for his third touchdown of the night. Damon
Has to be corrected, and it needs to be corrected immediately.
McKinney fights forward and finds the end zone for another. New Mexico with the exclamation point.
That sets him behind the chains for the first time. Empty backfield. Iamaleava, he's going to run with it. Nico's got the first down and more. And he barrels over would-be tacklers as he got it all the way down around the 11-yard line. And they have not had a lead this season as well. They might have one right here. Reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, UCLA. Quasi Gilmer stretches it out for the score.
One-on-one to the outside. This was another decision by the quarterback. Pulling it out, sees it's 1-and-1.
Three wide receivers set on a first down. Looking left. Pump fakes once. Fires sideline. Got him in stride. Man, what a throw and catch.
The wheel route. Up the thing. Beautiful throw. Cannot throw it any better than that. Fakes the block and then goes. What a well-designed play.
Down to the 15-yard line, and look at that.
You got the feeling that Jerry Neuheisel's
First long yardage situation on third down for the Bruins. Iamaleava going to try to scramble to his left, and now he'll keep it. Nico, first down and goal.
Well, he did that on the first drive, 3rd and 10, and he picked up the first down. Now 3rd and even longer, and this is just not good sound defense for Penn State right here. Not a lot of eyes
Great
on the
job by that
quarterback.
running back. Yeah, great job, Gary, on that running back getting that chip.
Yeah, right at the end.
Protection. Yep.
Defense, watch the quarterback on this play. Get the quarterback.
Nico fires, end zone, touchdown. And it's Adi Malala.
They drop the defensive end, read it properly, 7 points.
Denied Dennis Sutton, one of the best in college football, coming off the edge. And Nico, second down and 4, empty backfield. Iamaleava going to go deep. Double coverage, but it's there, it's caught. Quasi Gilmer. What a throw and catch. Nico, will he use his legs here? Yes, he will. And he's in. Touchdown. Nico Iamaleava with a score. Javian Thomas leading the way.
Watch these two guys right here. The H-back and the tight end, they just fold down that offense. They both get fits coming around the end.
Iamaleava throws low but caught. And now in the open field, it's a first down. Iamaleava flushed out of the pocket. He'll use his legs again. And he's got a first down and a bunch more. A stiff arm. Nico still going. All the way down inside the 20-yard line.
He's an elite athlete. Watch him spin out of this play and again make a defensive back, a Penn State defensive back in the open field, run right away from him. 6'5", elusive and fast.
A 52-yard romp, a career-long run for Nico. And now settles back in the gun, and he's under the gun. Blitz coming, and here he goes. Nico, another long run, still going. That's about 25 more, isn't it?
Right away.
3rd and goal at the 7. Iamaleava scans the field. Nico's going to take off. Nico to the end zone. Touchdown.
You mentioned Vince Young on this field to win the game. A play just like this in the other end zone. On 4th down, he kept it and scored the touchdown. Almost exactly the same type of play.
To both sides. Empty backfield. Iamaleava, Nico, look out. Got away, throws late and got it. Touchdown, Quasi Gilmer, I should say, 2-point conversion.
Directed downfield, and watch him take this hit by DeLuca.
And he throws a dart.
Oh my God. Penn State and UCLA. Holy shit. Is it weird for me to say that I'm actually glad this happened? Nico actually helped Tennessee. Wow. 0-4 UCLA takes down Penn State 42-37. Up until that point, UCLA hadn't even led in a game this year. This is the first time since 2021 Penn State's lost back-to-back games, by the way. And statistically, UCLA was the better team. Nico owns your asses. Nico, 17 for 24, 70.8% completion percentage, 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Nico was the leading rusher. 16 rushes, 128 yards. His longest rush was a 52-yarder, 3 rushing touchdowns. So Nico alone had 5 touchdowns. And guess what? All 42 points. Nico single-handedly took down James Franklin and Penn State. James Franklin will not be the head coach of Penn State next year. If he is, they're fucking stupid. They're stupid. Penn State's not going to the playoffs. They're not winning the Big Ten, much less even making the conference championship game. They're terrible. They're terrible. Penn State's not good this year. They're not. That's fucking piss poor, sad, and pathetic. You literally, dude, UCLA was a 24.5-point underdog. And you lost. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I'll stop. I promise. Seriously, though, happy Friday to everybody. July 31st, 2026, and it's the last day of July, which means tomorrow marks August, and that means we're close to fall, which means it's almost football time, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but we are back with the 2026 college football record predictions. We got 7 of these left. This is the first of 7. Up today, UCLA, aka Nico Iamaleava's school. Now, a lot of the UCLA fans, if there are even any on YouTube or any that care to watch my videos, which probably are none, but a lot of you probably already clicked off by now because the trolling was crazy and imminent, but I don't give a flying fuck, because last April, Nico put Tennessee through a lot of bullshit and suffered for it. They went 3-9 last year, didn't do fucking anything. He took a big pay cut, and he's pure doo-doo. And that's why it's so funny that he balled out against Penn State, and not only that, UCLA beat Penn State. It was great shit, man. It was great shit. But yes, we are back with the record predictions. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So the 2025 recap for the Bruins. They went 3-9 overall, 3-6 in the Big Ten. They were 2-4 at home and obviously did not make the postseason. They lost 43-10 to Utah. Went on the road and lost to Dan Mullen and company. UNLV, they lost to them 30-23. Lost to New Mexico at home 35-10. I don't think I was expecting that one. Then they went on the road at Northwestern, a decent mid-tier Northwestern team last year compared to normal. They went, about 7-5-ish. Lost to them 17-14. And then they went on a little 3-week streak, beating Penn State 42-37. Nico had every single touchdown, passing or rushing or whatever, but Nico did amazing in that game. I can't even lie. Then they went on the road at Michigan State, won that 38-13 in East Lansing. That was fucking crazy. Then they went back home, hosted Maryland, beat them 20-17, and from there they didn't win another game. But I guess to defend UCLA, their final 5 opponents were at Indiana, lost that 56-6. Home against Nebraska, barely lost that 28-21. And then they lost to Ohio State in Columbus 48-10. Lost to Washington at home 48-14. Washington's borderline playoff bubble the past few seasons. And then you went on the road and lost to USC 29-10. None of those are really bad losses. Nebraska was obviously a toss-up. That game ended up as such. So I really don't have a problem with UCLA as a program. I just love shitting on Nico for what he did last season, to be honest. So this video is mainly just trolling Nico and whatever. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and get into the 2026 record prediction for the UCLA Bruins. So I've already done, have I done anybody on this? Yeah, I've done Michigan. I have UCLA losing to Michigan. I really don't believe I picked Michigan to lose to UCLA at home. Other than that, I haven't done anybody, so this will be pretty interesting. So they kick off their 2026 season September 5th at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the road at Cal. I think this is a toss-up game. Both teams are struggling, to say the least. I think Cal has been the better team the past few seasons. I don't really know what Cal or UCLA are going to bring to the table this year. That said, it's a road game early in the year, under the lights. I think with that said, I'm going to give Cal the 51-49% chance there, and I'm going to give Cal the win, and UCLA starts 0-1 for the second time under Nico. Before you go back home September 12th and you take on San Diego State. This is a game last year that it looks like UCLA would probably lose. I don't think San Diego State's as good as UCLA. They haven't been bad. Actually, they've been better than UCLA record-wise, but I don't know. I just think UCLA is going to go back home a little more determined this season to win games like this, and I think they get a close one over the Aztecs and start 1-1 before you host Purdue at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on September 19th, Week 3. I think you win this. Purdue's been one of the shittiest Big Ten teams and one of the shittiest Power 4 teams the last several seasons. And with as bad as UCLA has been, somehow Purdue has been worse. That said, I think since it's at the Rose Bowl, I think UCLA wins this and they start 2-1. Then you go on the road at Maryland. You won a close one against them last season. This year, I think they're going to get you close with it being a road game. The time for this game hasn't been announced, but I do think since it's at Maryland, I think you unfortunately lose a close one. But for the people that don't like Nico, like myself, it'll be hilarious. So I think you fall to 2-2 going into your bye week. Before you come off that bye week and play Oregon on my mom's birthday, October 10th, I think you'll lose that one, especially with it being in Eugene. If it was at the Rose Bowl, maybe I'd give you a little more of a chance, but regardless, Oregon is one of the best programs in the country, and I don't see why UCLA would lose a game like this. So that said, you fall to 2-3. Then you take on Wisconsin at home. This one's pretty interesting. Luke Fickell hasn't really gotten the ball going there at all, actually. Wisconsin hadn't been very good. They've been slightly better than UCLA. Well, I don't know. They're both pretty bad right now, but I do think Wisconsin gets this win. I think they're a little more talented than UCLA. Now, this is one of those toss-up 50-50 games. I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout by any means, and UCLA could definitely win this, but I think you fall to 2-4 here with a loss to the Wisconsin Badgers. But I do think you rebound quickly and you win your next two games against Michigan State and Nevada, putting you at 4-4. Before you go on the road at Minnesota, I think you lose this and you're at 4-5. Minnesota's been a borderline 7-8, maybe 9-win team the last 5-6 years. I don't see that changing, and honestly, I think they're a better program than UCLA as a whole right now. Minnesota's usually pretty good, like I mentioned, so I think you fall here to 4-5. Before you play Illinois at home, Illinois has been really good. This is a Friday game, though, at night. Illinois has been really good. Their head coach talked a lot of shit in their media day stuff. This looks like just an easy pick here, but honestly, I'm going to take UCLA to upset Illinois here, and that'll put you guys at 5-5. Now, I like Illinois. They're probably my Big Ten team, but the head coach kind of pissed me off, and it's a Friday night game on the road for Illinois. And you know how I feel about those games, so I'm going to say UCLA gets the upset here before you go at Michigan, where I have you losing that. That puts you at 5-6, and then USC comes to town. Your arch rival Lincoln Riley potentially on the hot seat. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to beat your rival. USC's too good of a program. If they can get a defense, they'll actually be a playoff threat. So I think UCLA falls here to 5-7, and that's how I have you guys at in 2026. Let me know what you think down below. Nico, you're a fucking bitch. You're a piece of shit. Nobody likes you. You took a pay cut to go to a franchise program, whatever the hell you want to call them, that has 45 fans at max per game. You suck. Your dad's still a fat piece of shit. And, yeah, fuck Nico and go fuck yourself. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!